from Landge. Mulani on strike now, has already taken a single. For the viewers who are joining in, just an update. Toss was won by Game Changers. This is again a crucial match in KPL. It's between Game Changer versus Thunder Titans. Game Changers, after winning the toss, they elected to bat. Slashes hard and off the surface, seaming away from the batsman. Goes to the keeper. Decent over this is going out so far. Only 2 runs in the 5 deliveries. We have seen a delivery there to go. Last ball of the first over coming up. Slashes are again cut, copy, paste of the previous delivery. That's the end of the first over. It's 2 for no loss, GC. Coming round the wicket this time. Goes down the leg also. Idea was to just pitch it around middle and leg and to go and hit the middle stump, but yes, just missed this line on that occasion. Ends up going down the leg. So again, 1 run in the form of extra. That's a wide given straight away by the umpire. And this time onto the body. Now he has changed the angle also, coming over the wicket. And I think this is something that's going to be even more helpful. Probably with the new ball, at least in the first few overs, you don't prefer to go round the wicket, especially as a right hand bowler bowling to a right hander, to specify. Wide and a dot. And this time, just a lot of movement in the air. That flick of the wrist we talk about, I think that caused a lot of movement, little bit of zip. But the idea behind was good, but the execution was probably not the best, as it was not accordingly, was not on the line, you can say. Just missed this mark. We'll look to do the same thing again. Two wides, two dots. Again, the idea is to nip the ball back into the right hander, but he's just missing the line on the last few occasions. That's going down the leg. I think for that, probably he can go is little bit wider in terms of the release point that he has, wider of the crease, and probably from there on, if it comes in that manner, will probably can create a lot of problem for the batter. Yeah, that's probably the best delivery we have seen in the first 3 legal deliveries. Has turned out to be long over this one. Already 6 deliveries gone by, 3 legal out of his 3 wides. The low full toss outside off. There is mid off fielder available. Ends up going straight into his hands. That means another dot delivery. Guides it this time. But third man plays really fine. Just a single. Plays the pickup shot and looks like he's got over mid on. Yes, few bounces over that fielder. Great work from the fielder as well. That means he stops the ball before going and touching the boundary rope. Two overs, eight for no loss. Places it over the long off fielder there, and that's gone miles over the boundary ropes. Lofted cover drive. Finally getting something in the slot and timing it really well. Let's have a look once more at the replay where exactly the length was, what was the trigger movement. He got a little bit on the offside. And again, watch the ball really well in playing that shot. Excellent timing there and held the pose also. Six of the first ball, 14 for no loss after 2.1. Yeah, that's the perfect reply as a fast bowler. I think that was something even the batter was expecting. Once you have hit him for a six of the first ball, definitely the next one is going to be a bumper. And this was also a short pitch delivery, but this could be a wide. Let's have a look at the square leg umpire. He's asking both also of the distance from his stance and probably the height factor also involved. But nonetheless, both the cases I think were in control according to the umpire. That means a dot ball. So after getting hit for a six, it's a nice reply. It's a nice comeback from Shirsat. He's already bowling his second over, so understands how the batters have played the first six. Accordingly, three back-to-back dot deliveries. Slightly shorter. Also, this probably another short pitch delivery, and this was, I think, just inside the length we talk about, just under his shoulder. But five dot deliveries is probably the key point here. Six of the first ball, then five dot deliveries is something you don't see every day. Short pitch delivery again. They have a third man single to be taken. It's 15 for no loss after 3 overs. Patel continues. Very first ball is tried to slog down the onside. Has it gone the distance? Yes, it has. Over the tens, over the Shamianas for six. Six came the first ball of the previous over. Six came first ball of this over. That has to be a no ball, I guess. Not even a wide. I think that has to be a no ball. What the signal is of the umpire is something we'll get to know. Yes, it's a no ball. And more importantly, the next one is going to be a free hit. Free hit delivery. Always on the off stump, and he has slogged it high in the air. Will fall in the no man's area, or the catch was dropped, but more importantly, it hasn't gone over the boundary ropes. Length. And this time slashed hard towards the point area. No one to protect. Boundary again, this time from Mulani. Six of the first. No ball, free hit, then a boundary. And this time too much width on offer. Just freed his arm on that occasion. Sliced it over the point area. Into the block hole, inside half of the bat towards the fine leg, beats the fielder. It was inside the ring, and that will again be a boundary. And this time, fortune favouring this player. Nothing wrong with the delivery. That's the ideal delivery you want to bowl. But the inside half was just sound enough to beat the fielder at fine leg. Tries to slash hard again, tries to slice it over the offside. This time finds the fielder running backwards, has taken a marvellous catch on that occasion. Electrifying fielding. And that's the first blood drawn. Mulani departs 11 of 9, GCR 31 for 1. Again, not the best of the deliveries, you'll see from the bowler, but not the best of the timings either. Running backwards, excellent catch taken. Last ball of the over. Pawar on strike. Very first ball. Defense back. Almost carried back to the bowler. 4 overs gone. It's 32 for 1. It's 31 for 1, beg your pardon. Fifth over. One before. Power play outside edge. Beats the fielder at third man. Went like a bullet. With the pace on, plus taking the bat's edge. Doubled in pace. And rushed through third man for 4 runs. There you go. Slashed hard. And more importantly, it bounced at a very awkward height in front of the fielder there. So made it even more difficult for him to stop it. Runs are coming in. They have 35 for 1. That's it again. And this time it will reach to that fielder. Boundary and a single. That's high in the air. Almost bounced the batter on that occasion. Was not in control. But the ball falls safely. And this is some advantages once you try to play with soft hands. When you understand, okay, you're not able to get control on the shot, it's better to lose power on that. Allows the ball to go past. Looked really far from the batter. What's the umpire signal? Yes, wide given. Three deliveries left so far. That's on the onside. On the onside and single. Was just missed there. Turns out to be a dot. In this over, you have seen has been some sort of an eventful over, you can say, because boundary of the first ball, then a single, then two good deliveries. In the middle, there was a wide also. Onto the pads. That's going down the leg. That's missing the leg stump. Last ball of this over coming in. There's still one more over left in the power play after this. Last ball of the over. Short ball pulled away in the gap. Will race away. Not the biggest of the boundaries in that side. 41 for 1 in 5 overs. Let's have a look once more at the replay. It was just a half tracker there. Got into the position very well. And how well he came behind the line of the ball. 41 for 1 in 5 overs. First ball again placed in the gap. That's also trickling down. Boundary came of the previous ball. Boundary on this ball also. Last ball of the previous over. First ball of this over. Have a look once more at the replay. Round arm, it was not in full control, but the placement there, the idea was right as the fielder was inside the ring. Tries to go again, paddles it away, and paddles it towards the fine leg area for 4 runs. Back to back boundaries, this time more in control and even better in terms of the timing. Back to back fours. Previous one was still wider this time, keeping in mind there's no protection, I think. Was always drifting down the leg, just missed the line, the bowler. Has it gone straight to the fielder, I think. Two boundaries back to back. But after that, a big shot gone straight into the hands. Let's have a look at the replay once more. After getting two boundaries, again, a lot of confidence that always oozes in. With the slog sweep, was not properly timed and went straight into the hands of the fielder there. Big wicket, 49 for 2 as the said batter departs. First ball for Khan. On the back foot, that's high in the air. Falls safely inside the ring. Will be one more run added. 50 up for the team. Umpire straight away, after a decent time, after thinking a lot, has given that out. Has turned out to be a very eventful over if you look at. Initially, looking at the first 2 overs, you thought always that this is going to be an expensive over. But then 2 wickets on 3 deliveries is something that has completely changed the tide of this match. Another wicket goes down. Wicket of the third ball, wicket of the fifth ball, LBW to Pawar. Or thinking for a long time, then making the decision. Fifty for 3. Last ball of this over. Chandan is the magic man for Thunder Titans. It's Vishwakarma. who's coming out to bat at number 5. Left arm spin, a lot of control, a lot of precision. Very close face of the bat, defends it there. Ends the sixth over, ends the power play. It's 50 for 3. Bandal starts the over. Thunder Titans were really effective in the morning game also. They chased down 79 in just 4 overs, 4.5 overs. They had almost captured. Bandal was again very effective even in the first match that he played. Got 2 wickets. Slightly shorter, he tries to pull it, but not from the middle of the bat. And there is a fielder placed in at long on, so just a single. Defends it on the full. With soft hands, idea is to steal a run, and they have stolen one. Previous was a dot. Only 2 runs so far of the over, and that's the typical way Bandal operates. Never allows the opposite batters to steal runs that easily. Slightly shorter and wider this time, poor delivery, and rightly so dispatched by Khan for 4 runs. Positive hand to the over. If you look at, there's a lot of room on offer, and again just whipped it through the offside for 4 runs. 6 coming off this over. Chandan was effective in the first over that he bowled, got 2 wickets. Has started this over with a tossed up delivery outside off. Single to start the over. Let's see what are the tricks he's hiding. Really good with the straight delivery, really good with the arm balls that he's bowled. If you look at the point in time, 57 for 3 here in 7.1 overs is something that is very balanced at this moment, you'll say. They've got runs, they have lost 3 wickets. Oh, could have been the fourth one also on the line. And especially when a left-hander comes in, always very dangerous to play with cross batted, especially at that line. If it's going down the leg, then it's fine. But anything that's around that stump to stump line or anything slightly wider that can come back in is very dangerous. Turns out to be wide going down the leg. A single buys a wide, comes down the track on the onside. I think he's got enough. He's got enough on that. Hits the side screen, or probably over that, but gets the maximum, picks the length nicely, and advance at the very right moment. Let's have a look at the replay once more. Was slightly fuller, walked down the track, and timed it beautifully for 6 runs. Along the ground, played away, and run taken. That's the end. Overthrows, beg your pardon, also including. So they have taken 2 to finish the over. 67 for 3 after 8. Khan on strike. Mandal to continue. First ball cuts it. There is a shot third fielder. Turns out to be Dot coming in for his next delivery. On the onside. Played away. Will get away with that single. Will be very important to see how GC plays Bandal's next 2.5 overs, I'll say. Looking to play it straight, just misses the line of the ball. Going down the leg will take away a single. One more run will be added. Plays the cut shot again, slices it to the fielder inside the ring. And I think they have just stolen a run. Onto the pads again, straight back to the bowler. 9 overs gone, it's 70 for 3. Karande to start. Flighted delivery he starts with. Punches on the back foot. Starts with a single. Another one just deflected off that fielder and will now trickle down. A lot of power on the shot. Had just enough that over even the ricochet, the ball trickled down for 4 runs. Let's have a look at the replay once more. Yeah, slashed really hard, then deflected off that fielder, and that's the reason why even the fielder covering behind was not able to stop it. Placed it late, was a flighted delivery on offer. They've taken a quick single in between. Tossed up again, and that's high up in the air. Could be a chance. The catch being taken, no dropped, and it has gone for a boundary as well. Let's have a look at the replay once more. The tossed up delivery Heaved up in the air, the fielder running forward, just not able to get in time, falling short of him, and the ball trickles down for a boundary as well. Appeal is there, and umpire raised his finger in no time. Probably the impact on the back foot. That's the difference. Fourth wicket down, 80 for 4 GC. Singh is the new batter. Last ball of the over coming in. As outside off, a play to the fielder there. Will be a dot. It's 80 for 4 after 10 overs. Eighty for 4 in 10 overs. If you look at the run rate, around 8. Quicker delivery, bit of an extra bounce. Also, Bundle continues with his third over on the back foot. Back to the player. Looks to play the cut shot. Just misses out. Just again onto the body, clips it on the onside, gets a single. They're not looking to take any chances against him. That's the end of the over. It's 11 overs gone, only 3 coming off it, 83 for 4. Starts with a tossed up delivery. Karande went for 10 runs, but more importantly, got a wicket in the over. Comes down the track, but again, because of the flight, just falls short in front. Clips it on the onside, clips it fine for a single. Tossed up again, this time flat. Won't carry to the fielder there. Beats the fielder also. Will be a boundary there, more importantly. Tries to slash hard on the onside and goes in the gap for 4. Dot delivery afterward to make a comeback. Towards the onside. Gets a single. Two singles and 4. 6 coming off the over. Plays with straight bat and towards the onside. Gets a single. 7 of the over. It's 90 for 4 after 12. Quicker one. Outside off. Slashed hard. And beats the fielder also. Not the best effort, to be honest. Not the best effort from the fielder there, but they will get 4 runs. Are getting into a decent position. Yes, they've lost 4 wickets. There are also 94 runs on the board, so that means they have runs to fight. Almost, you can say, was the Karen ball. Somehow manages to play it straight. Single taken. Almost through the defenses there. One more run to be taken. Tries to play the cut shot, and this time straight to the fielder, and still they have taken a run. That's good running between the wicket. That's kied up in the air. And the fielder makes no mistake. Another wicket goes down. It's 97 for 5. Half team in the hut. We have roughly 7 overs to go after this. Let's see what happens. Singh departs 7 of 9. Was in the air for a long time, but the fielder under kept watching, kept looking, and completed the catch. Last ball of the over, first ball for Chandra. He takes a single, gets off the mark. 98 for 5 after 13. On the back foot, not from the middle, inside half of the bat. Anande comes in to bowl his third over. 7 overs remaining. Where this match is going is something everyone will be thinking about. On the back foot, played away. It will be a very crucial boundary, very crucial boundary with that. And they have gone over the 3 figure mark. Important to give a good total to fight. Sweep shot. Always difficult to execute this, but this time They've got the right way of executing that. Looks to play the same shot again this time. Appeal of leg before. Umpire is not even looking. He's given it as a wide. Oh, the keeper is not at all happy. Another wide delivery. There have been two extras in the form of wides. The previous one looked really close to me as well. Was not sure whether it was impact in line, was whether hitting the stumps, but was not looking as a wide to me. But umpire probably has a better angle than me. Another boundary added, this time not from the middle, but a lot of power in that shot is something that was clearly visible. For a second, I thought that's gone straight to the fielder. But yes, I think it's not able to clearly cover the ball. Would be one more run added. Last ball of this over coming up. Plays on the back foot. Single to finish the over. It's Nelson for 5 after 14. Arm ball it was, and it hits the timber. After that wicket, you can see what a very constant partnership we have seen from the middle order. That was the problem even in the first match. That is the problem now in this match. Also, look at was not able to pick the arm ball. A lot of gap between bat and pad through the defenses onto the off stump. Nivata comes in, very first ball defense. Chandan has been accurate like a machine. This time goes straight to the fielder. Pressure building. Pressure building a lot on GC. Almost onto the stump again. Almost an arm ball that was not picked. Tries to play it late. But I think with just enough power to get a single there. Have they taken one is the question. No, they haven't. A wicket maiden so far. Looks really close, but probably the bounce is something that has saved him. Nelson for 6, wicket maiden, 15 overs gone. They wanted to bowl again, a very accurate bowler. He walked in the morning game and got wickets very early. Someone who has a lot of drift on offer. Tries to go for a big shot, misses out. Turns out to be wide also. Going down the leg. Be one more run added. And this one kept straight. Very accurate as a bowler, to be honest. Very rarely bowls a wide. Two balls left. Pulls it and pulls it towards the fielder. That should be stopped. Tries to play the cut shot. Back to the point fielder. 16 overs gone, 117 for 6, 6 coming off the previous over. That's high up in the air, and that has hit the roof of the building. For a lot of time, for a long time now, they were just under the shackles of defending and surviving. But now, with that big shot coming in, probably will come a lot of confidence along with that shot. Have a look at the replay once more. With the angle, yes, not a bad delivery to be honest, but taking on. That's again played straight to the field. A bit of fumble there will probably give them just enough time to get a single. Along the ground. The idea was to play along the ground. Just not able to get the timing there. Gets beaten. Single and a six so far in this over. 7 runs off it. After this, only 3 overs remaining. The idea should be to touch 160. Cuts it this time. Again, was not able to find the gap. In an over where you have gotten a six, ideally the idea is to make it a big over. Very consistent bowling by Chandan. This time plays in the gap. Single to finish the over. 17. Beg your pardon. 17 overs come to an end. 125 for 6. One for 22. Patel coming in to bowl. Very first ball hits the timber into the block hole. Cross batted shot doesn't work out this time. Seventh wicket down. Wicket of the first ball, 3 wickets remaining, 3 overs remaining. New batter comes in. Both the batters with the same name. It's Vishwakarma. What name to have? Mighty heavy name. Coming round the wicket, the idea is to target the stumps again. Onto the pads, going down the leg. Will be runs, at least a single. Block hole again towards the offside. He slices it. Vishwakarma is on 44. With that single moves to 45. Now 5 away from his 50. Will be searching for a boundary, these two. Onto the pads again, just clipped away. And will be just a single. Singles won't be a problem for Thunder Titans the way they batted even in the morning game. I don't think so. Singles is any cause of worry. Tries to go for big. Shot again, but the problem is he's not missing his mark. Patel is constantly bowling in the block hole. Two balls are remaining there. Your partner delivery. They've got a wicket, then 4 singles. Coming round the wicket. Almost onto the stumps. Last 2 overs. We talked about touching 160, 129 for 7. That makes 130 now with that single. Ideally, 14, 15 runs of 2 overs is something that's very easily. Big about 30 runs from 2 overs is something. In the last 2 overs, you can say that it is possible, but with 3 wickets in hand, can be a challenge. Pushes it away. Idea is to give strike to the set batter. Has to go for big shot. He just guides it this time. Just a single taken. Overthrows? Won't be any. Goes for a big shot. Long off fielder, just over that fielder. And a single there. Backup was available. Comes down the track, clips it on the onside. and takes away a single. Last ball of the over just stops in the middle. Tries to do something cheeky out there but misses out. That's the end of the over. Only five coming off it. A profitable over for Titans. That's the end of the 19th over. 134 for 7. Last over of the innings. Swing and a miss. Missed by the keeper. Also, he's on 49, searching for his 50 as well as taking the team to a total from where they can fight. Clips on the onside and clips it in the gap as well. That's a boundary and a much needed boundary. They've got a boundary here. With that, he gets to his 50. Also, 53. The lone warrior, you can say, Vishwakarma from the team. Uses the mini helicopter there. Can they go for a double? Can they go for a double? They are going for the double. And they have taken the second. Now they are going in for the third. I think they've taken 3 runs in total. Yes, 7 of the first 3. Ideally, should look to get 7 more of the next 3. Inside half of the bat. Goes towards the field. A single taken. 2 balls remaining in the innings. Goes deep in the crease. Tries to play the paddle shot. He times it, but not that well. Last ball of the innings coming up. $143 on the cards. They will try to go for the double. And look at the time he has taken. There will be a run out at the striker's end. So 144 is what they have scored. 145 is going to be the target. They got 10 runs from the last over. 5 from the penalty mate, 15 in total. I think they are short of at least 15 runs, and 144 for 8 is what they have finished with. Let's have a look at the match summary of the first innings, batting card and the bowling card. 144 is what they have scored, losing 8 wickets. 145 is going to be the target for Thunder Titans. Let's have a look at the batting card and the bowling card. Yeah, that's the batting card in front. 29 of 20 from Sidhu and 57 of 39 from Vishwakarma. These are the two batters who took the team to this position. 144 for 8, 10 extras also were helpful. Let's have a look at the bowling card. That's the bowling card in front. 2 wickets for Afan Patel, 3 wickets for Parth Chandan, 1 wicket for Tejas, and 1 wicket for Karande. Rest everyone wicketless but economical at the same time. That's how the first innings has ended. 145 the run chase coming up after a break. First two balls, no runs. Shivam is someone who loves to attack from the very first ball, and that's very rare to see. And he hasn't opened the account the first two deliveries. This time it will trickle down towards the boundary rope. That's what we were talking about. He's someone who only deals in boundary. Let's have a look once more at the replay. Straight down the ground and pure timing, hand eye coordination at its best. Then he goes for the pull shot. First was a ground treatment, the other one goes in with the aerial treatment. Six more. And that's how he deals. That's how he operates. That's again aerial. That's again aerial this time. Even further. That's what we were talking about. First two balls probably doesn't show the exact picture of how these batters play. And there you go. That's beautiful. That's really not that easy how he's making it look. 16 of the first five deliveries. Sixteen, and it will remain 16 hits on the body. Ends the over. Shubham is the new bowler coming into bowl the second over. First one went for 16 runs. Very close off the outside edge. Excellent delivery to start. Steamy pace, bounce also on offer. You want to repeat that as often as you can. ends up nicking it this time. Early on the innings, you don't play that shot more often, but that sort of bounce can clearly surprise anyone, especially a batter who is new to the crease. Let's have a look at the replay. Close to the body also. No room on offer. New batter comes in. Monteiro. Guides it this time there. Again, the bounce clearly surprised everyone. And especially against a new batter, it will be even more difficult. And that has been the story. A wicket made in so far, two more deliveries to go. Dot deliveries and a wicket, two more to go. And this time wider. Will it be a wide? No, it isn't. Just inside the line. Sriram should be patient. At the non striker's end, should be patient. Shouldn't be frustrated because Shubham is bowling a decent over. And you don't want your partner to be under pressure because of yourself. The non striker, the idea is to support the batter, not to put him under pressure. A lot of overs left. You've got 16 in the first over, so nothing to worry, to be honest. He needs to be more calm, he needs to be more understanding. He gets beaten, that's the end of the over. 16 for 1, wicket maiden for Shubham. He stops in the middle, will be going back for his run up. Just missed his mark. But now the danger man is on strike. It's Srinath. will be facing. And if he gets the chance to play 7 8 overs, he'll definitely make this game one sided. Length again, he goes big, but don't think so. He's got the distance. Catch taken. Chandrao gets the wicket, got hit for 16 in the first over, comes in and takes the wicket, puts the danger man away. High scoring opportunities were there, but blind swing on this occasion. Shot of length, looking to play from the crease over the offside. Very difficult, very low percentage shot on offer. 16 for 2 now. Problems rising for Titans. Allows the ball to go past. Yadav. Technique looks good so far. He hasn't timed it, but the way he left the ball looks like he's someone who takes his time, who's technically sound. Let's see how things are. After that first over, we haven't seen a run on the next 8 deliveries, and we have seen two crucial wickets. Onto the body, clips away. Clips away for a single, fine leg, collects it. 17 on the board. Pressure building on Titans. Is it onto the stumps? Is it onto the stumps? Yes, it is. Another wicket goes down. 17 for 3. It's the Arsenal of GC who has completely demolished the top order of Titans. Two balls left. New batter comes in, guides the ball towards the point area, and throw comes in. And now overthrows. Overthrows, run will be taken. He gets off the mark. Has been a magnificent last 2 overs from Chandrav and Shubham. Clips it away, clips it fine this time. Will race away for 4 runs. So anticlimactic finish to this over. It's 22 for 3. Titans with some glimmer of hope with that boundary coming in at the last ball. Let's have a look at the replay once more. Just drifting down the pads and with soft hands gets a boundary. Mounds on the back foot, punched away. This is going to be the contest we talk about. Shubham hasn't given a run yet. No runs and a wicket. Let's see how things turn out now. As 3 wickets are already down. Dot ball it is to start. Yadav and Kajale both looking at the ball nicely. Fuller delivery straight to the fielder, but single taken first runs in his spell. Misses his run up. He'll be going back. Will be marking his run up once more. Toe end of the bat. Good control and the kind of bowling attack we are seeing at this moment from GC looks like 145 is not going to be easy, to be honest. 145 is going to be very difficult. Keeping in mind they have lost 3 batters also. Three balls left, a single so far in this over. Again onto the body, it was played with soft hands. Said no, direct hit also. There you go. I think umpire has raised his finger also. Fourth wicket down, non-striker. Striker is not happy, beg your pardon. He thinks he was in. But we'll go with the decision that is made by the umpire. Running backwards, hits the stump directly. Let's have a look at the replay. There you go. That's the replay. Looks really close, to be honest. From that angle, it's difficult to say, but the umpire thinks it's out, and we are going with that decision. He's asking the question again. Umpire is not interested. Bundle is the new batter coming in at number 6. Two deliveries left, 4 wickets down, 6 wickets left in total. Two balls left. Guides at this time was width on offer. Third man available will just throw the ball back. But the question is, have they lost too many wickets? I think they have. 4 wickets down already. It's not going to be easy. Last ball of the over. Let's have a look how things turn out. Just misses run up again, and this is not the first time that has happened. Going back. On the back foot, punched away. Single to finish the over. 4 overs. It's 25 for 4. Chandra to continue. Spell fiery between these two bowlers. Again onto the body. They need a partnership. If you look at Titans, they need a good partnership. Just a single. They could have taken a double also. GC will be looking to get them out, to get at least one wicket more. On the other side, they can't afford to lose a wicket. They need to have a partnership. That's again, if you look at the line and length they are offering right now, nothing is full, to be honest. Nothing is easy. That's game. Everything is onto the good length. Yes, the line may vary, but they are very specific with the length right now, Chandra and Shubham. Good to see that. Chandra already in 3 overs has taken 2 wickets. And game plan is clear. They want to take wickets. Clips it away, goes down the leg, asking the umpire that's wide. It has to be a wide delivery there. One more extra is going to be added. Guys, it again, we talked about line, we talked about length. Length again remains almost similar. This time, slight width on offer. That's the reason why he was able to open up his arms. But they are being very cautious right now. Nothing fancy, everything with controlled hand. Clips it away on the onside. And this time looks like it's just trickling down towards the boundary rope. There is a fielder comes in. Another run taken swiftly. Guides the ball. That's up in the air. But will fall short of the ring field. And will be a single taken. If you look at this over, they've got a wide, they've got a double, two singles. Makes it 5 of the 5 deliveries we have seen. Idea should be to get at least one or two more. So make it at least an even over. Keep the run rate over 6. Last ball of the over. Width on off for this time. For the first time, you can see power involved, but great work from that fielder. Will save 4 runs. That's the end of the over. Run rate just at 6. It's 30 for 4 after 5. New over comes in. Shubham also bowling his third over. First ball pulled away. They've gone with one extra over of both the bowlers, and I think now these two are just getting a hint of understanding of okay, what's the game plan of the bowler. Short pitch and nicely given the treatment. Boundary was saved on the previous over's last ball, but not this time. This time, timing was absolutely pristine. It's not in complete control, but effective. On the back foot and back to back boundaries, it's going to be. This time, more in control, more authority on this shot from Mandal, as there was area to open up your arms. Back to back boundaries, they are getting back in the run chase. Like a beautiful weight transfer by the batter. Clips it on the onside. Two boundaries and then just a single. Nine of the first three, and you want to keep it going like this. Again goes down the track, long off, fielder will just watch it sail over him. With that pace, anything that comes onto the bat will go the distance. This over is turning out to be expensive. Two boundaries, single, and a six makes it 15 of the first four deliveries. There you go. A even contest this is turning out to be. For the first time, he changed the length and paid the price. Two fours, single, maximum. Slashes hard, could be another four. Will be another four. Out of power on that shot this time. Shubham is under immense pump. He'll give width on offer, and that's the result. There you go. Got in position very early, understood what the bowler was trying to do, expected it, and hit it well. Last ball of the over. Could be another big hit. This time they have placed a fielder there, but has to bowl closer to the body. Finishes his spell, will probably come back for his one over. Ends the power play 50 for 4, a comeback for Titans. Vishwakarma, the man who scored 50, is now into the attack to bowl the middle overs. More fielders at the boundary ropes, you have more protection as a fast bowler. 145 is the target. Onto the pads, flicked away. There is a fielder. That's a run out appeal there. That's a run out appeal, and he's walking back. Also, what was happening there is something difficult to understand. And what a grab from the bowler there. Let's have a look once more. Onto the pads. Yes, no in the middle. Throw came in, running backwards, collected in time, and not sure whether the non striker was clearly had an idea where the ball was. Had he tried little harder, would have saved his wicket. A partnership that was building goes in vain. It's the set batter was Badle, was batting really well, walks back to the pavilion. 5 wickets down in just 6 overs. Run out, not the first one, second. Slashes hard. And where this match is going is something very interesting. Everything is happening at a very rapid pace. Runs are coming in, wickets are going down. Again, with an offer. And that's trickling down for 4 runs. As we mentioned earlier, everything is happening at a rapid pace. Wickets, runs, it's either wickets or either runs. Has to be a wide this time. With too much on offer. Goes over the tram line. Turns out to be a dot. Opens up. Very close. Didn't got the edge. Didn't hit the pad. Just went by. Was not a LBW. Was not a caught behind. Very lucky. 2 balls still left. Just onto the body. Clipped away. Single taken. Again, search of partnership continues. and they don't want to lose wickets in the form of run out. There will be one more extra run that will be added. Three wides in this over has turned out to be long over. Two, beg your pardon. Two wides, not three. Allows it to go past. That's the end of the over. Seven gone, it's 57 for 5. New over commences. Very first ball pulled and a misfield. In addition to that, will give them 4 runs. Give them 4 crucial runs, and this game is just balancing in the middle. In one over, looks like it's game changer who are going to get the match. In the other, looks like it's the Titans. Again goes for the pull shot. Boundary came in earlier. It's a misfield on that occasion by the same player. Ball follows him this time. Right, a bit of fumble, but not a boundary. 61 for 5. GC game changer will be looking to get wickets. Has missed his mark, will be going back for the run up. Sometimes as a batter, it can be really frustrating. Throw coming in and run taken. No overthrows on that occasion. 3 deliveries. They've got boundary and 2 singles. They need boundary. To be honest, they can deal in singles also. That's not a problem. They have run rate in control. They need a partnership. Inside half of the bat, one more run will be taken. Singles are going to do the job, especially once you have got a boundary. Last ball of this over coming up. Tries to go across, tries to go across. Yes, that's the right decision by the umpire. There have been few runs that have been given in the form of wides, especially in the second innings. I think that's being very helpful. Has to go for a big hit. They have tried to go for a big hit and they have got maximum on that. Boundary to start the over, maximum to finish the over. They are looking back in control. Almost halfway through the target they are. They have lost 5 wickets. Was a effort delivery and was heaved, was pulled out of air. Goes down the leg. Missed by the keeper. They could have gone for that extra run, but they prefer not to. But an extra still added 72 the scorecard. Score ticking on rapidly right now. Heaves it on the onside. And again goes in the gap. These two now have taken the charge and they have cleared their mind that they want to play this brand of cricket. That's the best way to attack. They're putting the bowlers under pressure. Runs are coming in rapidly, and the game is just slipping out of their hands. Straight down the ground, another boundary it will be. No one will be able to stop it. Wide and back to back boundaries makes it 9. They are cruising at this moment. 30 of 19 for the batter also. 10 overs, 99 on the cards. Only 46 runs away, and the way they are batting looks like they can finish it in the next 5 overs. 46 from Kajale, 14 of 9 from Chandan. That's the partnership we were talking about. Roughly 45 runs of 23 balls is what they have scored. Tries to go for a big hit and he goes well. He goes big. 6 to start the over. Flighted delivery, 105 on the cards, 40 runs is now what is left. Was over the long off region, easy 6 to be added. Quicker delivery it is, and he goes big on the onside. With that 6, he got to his 50 also. 46 of 25. It's a match winning performance from this middle order batter. 112 now on the cards. He moves on to 52 of just 26 deliveries, strike rate of 200. Goes big again. And that's not the first time, that's the third time in the over. 3 sixes. 2 from Kajale, 1 from Chandan. 19 so far of this over. Probably if they are batting like this, next 2 overs is the timeline they are looking to finish this game off. And at this moment, they lost 4 wickets very quickly. They lost 5 very early. From there on, what the partnership is extremely excellent, you can say, between these two players. 3 6 in a single of the over. Last ball of the over, 118 so far is what they have scored. Quicker delivery, and he goes big again. That's another 6, probably the biggest of the day. 124. 124 for 5 at the end of 11 overs, 25 runs coming off this over. #21 of 54. They got 25 of the previous over. Chandan just defends it, and flight to delivery would have really tempted him to go for a big shot. 21 is what is required. I think just slipped down there. And now he's looking all right. I think just his ankle twisted there. We hope everything is all right. Oh, that was just over the off stump and missed by the keeper. Also, one run in the form of buys. And now with that ankle twisted, I think it will even be more that Kajale will try to finish it quickly. Goes for a big shot. That's what we were talking about. Oh, that's disappeared. They'll be needing a new one. Another six. Only 14 left now. Whenever you bowl full, that's the price you're paying. Sweep shot, slog sweep. Is it another one? Is it another one? Yes, it is. Now, probably two more deliveries to go to finish the match. The way he's batting. Only eight required. Two boundaries or two sixes. The way he's batting looks like he's going to hit two sixes. There you go. He goes again. Back to back sixes. Three on the trot. Only two runs left now. And even bowlers, I think, would like to finish it off early. That's the kind of batting he has shown. Extremely talented. Probably talented is not the right word, but destructive, you can say, is the apt word for this batter. Hand eye coordination, timing, power, everything at its best. Would love to take a single, but he stays in the crease. That's the end of the over. Two runs still left. 12 overs gone, 143 for 5. Tries to go for a big shot. And I think they should have taken the double. Just a single, I guess. Yes, only one run taken. It's Kajale who was given the opportunity to finish the match. And there you go. With that outside edge, the match comes down to end. 86 of 33 deliveries is what the score is of Kajale's individual brilliance that has taken his team over the line very comfortably. For a moment, with 5 wickets down, they were struggling, but the way he has batted, he never allowed them to come back in this game. One of the best innings you'll see in T20 cricket. With that, match ended 5 wickets victory for the Titans, for Thunder Titans. There you go. Let's have a look at the batting card. Thunder Titans, definitely the best team so far. What we have seen, winning both their matches in the day. 86 of 33 was the one man army from Thunder Titans. Rajendra Kajale and Parchandan also played a valuable partnership along with him. 22 of 14, 10 extras. And game done in that. Sriram got out early, 16 of 7. That's the bowling card in front. 2 wickets for Chanara, 1 wicket for Shubham, 2 runouts, and rest everyone extremely, extremely expensive. But with that, it's the end of the match. Thunder Titans defeating Game Changers by 5 wickets comfortably. That we bid Edu will be back tomorrow with another set of exciting matches. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.